Hi, everybody. It is Kathy, and I love to be selling. Come on in. Let me know that you hear me. Say hello, or I'm here, or let me know where you are so that I know that you're able to hear me because I want to get right to it and talk about the changes that were just announced by eBay yesterday about handling payments through PayPal because there are so many questions. And I had a wonderful conversation with a senior eBay executive last night. And I want to share with you everything that I learned so that you know and you know what to expect. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dale. Yep, I'm right here, Dale. Good to see you. Let me know that you hear me, okay? So I'm right here, and we're going to talk about the changes that eBay announced yesterday with Adyen, and I believe I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I'm certainly going to find out. The changes with Adyen, PayPal, and eBay. So come on in, everybody. Good to see you. And so this is what's going on in case you don't know the history of eBay and of PayPal. So I was going over this. So eBay bought PayPal back in 2002. And then in 2015, they split. And I think most sellers are aware of that. So they were together. eBay actually bought PayPal. And then if you didn't know, eBay and PayPal split in 2015. They are two separate companies, even though PayPal has been handling financial transactions for eBay. Okay? So since 2015, they are separate companies. Now, what you may not be aware of is part of the agreement when the two companies split in 2015 was that PayPal would continue to handle the financial transactions for eBay until 2020. So the announcement yesterday is not a surprise in that it was announced when the two companies split that the continuing relationship of the two companies was only promised through, I believe it's partway 2020, until 2020. Okay, so that's the background. So then what the announcement was yesterday is that what eBay is choosing to do, and this will happen sometime mid-2020, so not for 2 years, okay, is that Adyen, did I do that? Yes, Adyen will be the new financial processor for eBay. Now, shoppers will still have the option to check out with PayPal, but my best understanding right now is they will go off-site. So they will be redirected to check out with PayPal once everything is in place with Adyen. Now, if you have questions about this, I have a really good article that explains it. And if you just comment money through Facebook Messenger, I will send you that article and some other information. So that'll come right to you through Facebook Messenger. So Adyen will be fully phased in by mid-2020. And people have a lot of questions, which is, will it still be the same speed of sellers getting money? Will it be a debit card? I saw somebody post that. And again, all of this, we will have answers. We don't have answers now because the agreement was just announced last night. Now, what I did see and has been repeated to me several times is, you may not be aware of this, is that right now the payment fee, not your final value fee, the payment fee is paid to PayPal. As a seller, you know this from looking at your invoices. When you are paying your fees, there's a listing fee if you're charged a listing fee. There's a final value fee that's charged to eBay, and there's a PayPal fee. And my best understanding is that when Adyen is fully phased in, eBay is anticipating that the payment fee, so the equivalent of the PayPal fee, will be lower. So that is good news for us. I'm definitely keeping an eye on that one because it has been stated as of now, and again, this is not happening for 2 years, the anticipation is the payment fee would be lower for sellers. And that's fantastic news. Questions have come up about protections. And certainly we're protected now through eBay. Certainly there's protections through PayPal. That is very standard for sellers to be protected. So again, it's a good thing to keep an eye out so we can see exactly what those protections will be. There is an upcoming webinar that was promised to me by the senior staffer. The webinar will be with senior staff. My best understanding is there will be a Q&A function. So if you have specific questions for your buyers and for your financial situation, write them down so that you are all ready for the webinar. And I believe that will be coming to us within a couple of weeks. So you definitely want to keep an eye out. And again, this change of adding Adyen as the payment processor is not anticipated to be happening until mid-2020. eBay is giving us a huge, huge heads up. Now, I do have a treat for you, and it will be in the Facebook Messenger information that you'll be getting, so keep an eye on that. But I want to give it to you here too. Two things. First of all, you can email eBay questions. So if you have questions that you want answers to now, you can email eBay questions about this financial change, and it goes to paymentsinfo, all one word, at ebay.com. Paymentsinfo at ebay.com. Now, what I was told, and I have permission to tell you because I asked several times, is they will be beta testing this, okay? So, and they are accepting your request to be included in the beta. Isn't that exciting? If you would like to be in the beta test, so they will be testing this and implementing this and trying different things for the next 2 years, use that same email, paymentsinfo, all one word, at ebay.com, and say you would like to be included in the beta. I was in the beta for eBay's promoted listings when it rolled out to single items, and I was able to get a lot of my seller friends included in that. And I've been in other betas. I have applied for this. I would very much love to be in this beta so that I can give input to eBay. I was told that it will be a very, very, very small group of sellers for this, but that everybody who applies will be considered. But if you're not selected, please understand that it's going to be a very, very, very small group of sellers beta testing, but you all are welcome to apply. So do that. Again, paymentsinfo, all one word, at ebay.com. Hi, Dale, I see you. That question I don't know, and I would send to the payments info. I don't want to say anything out of turn again because this was just announced yesterday, and I've seen many people ask about how quickly they would have access to their money, because right now we do have instant access with PayPal. I think that is an excellent question, and I would send that along to that email. So that one, you can get an answer right away, and if not, that it will be addressed in the webinar, because I know that's of great interest to everybody. Be sure to comment money right below. I'll send you the link to the article that explains the change very clearly, and I'm also going to give you the email if you would like to be considered for inclusion in the beta. What I find most exciting about this is that eBay handled its payments before. If you were on board before 2015, when eBay and PayPal were one, the payments were all in eBay. It wasn't until the split in the company in 2015 that it became separate. And by this agreement with Adyen that they are the payment processor, the payment, everything then now comes back onto the eBay platform. And it looks like, at least at this point, there's a nice savings for sellers. And certainly seeing our fee go down is a good thing. So comment money right below. I'll send you the link for that great information for you about the change. Keep an eye out. I will post here on my wall when the webinar is announced. The big thing is, email eBay any questions you have with that email, paymentsinfo@ebay.com. Write down your questions for the webinar. We have 2 years before this is going to be coming about, so there's plenty of time to get our questions answered. I wanted to come on and speak with you all because sometimes what happens when change like this occurs is that some people will, how do I say this in the right way? Is that it can be an opportunity for people to conjecture and say, oh, well, this is going to happen and that is going to happen, or this happened in the past, so now this is going to happen in the future. And the truth is right now, we don't know. We know this agreement has been come to. We know that this is going to be the new main payment processor. We know that PayPal will still be an alternative, but they will go off site. We know that at this point, a savings is promised to sellers, and that is all we know. So when people say anything else, if it is not a direct news release from eBay, and if it is not coming from an eBay executive, they don't know. So that is what I wanted to say to you. So people are going to say a lot of things. So until I hear the webinar, until I get more information from eBay Newsroom or an eBay press release, a lot of articles that are going to come out and be published are guessing. They don't know. Just like when there was, if you were around in 2015, there was a lot of conjecture when eBay and PayPal split up. So hang tight. We have 2 years. There is a beta. Comment money to get the article. I'll send it to you about the change in the payment. I'll also include the email if you want to submit yourself for the beta, because that's an exciting opportunity to help eBay work on this so that it is everything that sellers want to help us with our businesses. Okay, let me just take a quick test. Quick look. Beta test you only. Fiona, my best understanding it is, but I would certainly email and say that you are UK and that if they need beta testers in UK, that you would love to be included. And that's wonderful. And good for them to know that you're UK, so if they have a UK specific situation, they can get a hold of you. Thank you for asking and for volunteering, Fiona. That's wonderful. Okay, everybody else is good. Great. So watch eBay Newsroom, watch eBay Executives, listen to official releases from eBay. Beware of the much conjecture that's going to go on, and what I call the Chicken Little approach sometimes that happens, which is the sky is falling. When eBay and PayPal split up in 2015, everything was wonderful for sellers. Everything was fine. It was just the two companies split. Now that PayPal will still be a service provider, but to pay through, to shop through PayPal, to pay through PayPal, I got to get my words straight. It will take the shopper off the eBay site, as far as eBay has announced so far, to complete the transaction. To complete the transaction on site for now, it is going to be Aiden, which was the announcement. Okay? And it looks like lower fees for sellers, and that is a good thing. So comment money to get my tips. Keep an eye on my wall. As soon as I hear a webinar or any kind of official announcement from eBay, I will be posting it for you. Okay? I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Bye-bye.